All right, we're recording. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Joey's Pod, Season 1, Episode 2. We are back here with the stars from Episode 1. Myself. Then we got the amazing Connor McGee.
What's up? What's up?
Then we got William Tarr, who was formerly known as William Stone, but he's William Tarr.
Or Silvertone.
Great to see you here, William Tarr. We are here with amazing new topics for tonight's episode, and hopefully we can film.
Well, I'll stop you right there, Joey. It was William Anthony Tarr.
I don't care about middle names, or I would have called Connor Patrick, but I don't care about middle names, okay?
Yeah.
I said first name.
Or Joseph Charles.
I had to joke.
Okay. All right.
That's what we do. We joke.
We have Connor McGee has something to say for the opening statements. What is your opening statement, Connor McGee?
Okay. Well, today we're going to dive into Josh's extremely long name because I remembered we were going to do that in the last episode, but we did not because we got sidetracked. But just give me a second to find it. Okay. Hold on. I had this pulled up already. Okay. So the Josh Landon you guys all know as Joshua Tyler Landon Cochran, Liebert McGee, Wilfong Schaefer, Hare, Harris, Horner, George, Ferret, Mermaid, Bocce, Robinson, Gunther. Now, just to give a quick recap, Joshua Tyler Landon is his real name. Cochran is his mom's maiden name he likes to use. Liebert is from Allie Liebert, who he tried to flirt with the youth group. McGee is my cousin Lexi McGee, who he tried to flirt with. Wilfong Schaefer is the last name to Morgan Wilfong Schaefer, who he cuddled at Apex. Hare is his ex-girlfriend Cadence Hare. Harris is none other than the trash First Lady Kamala Harris. Horner is my friend Allie Horner. George is my person, Noel George. Ferret because he sent me a video of a ferret having a seizure. Mermaid because he likes mermaids. Bocce because it's Beverly. Cameron or Robinson because of Cameron Robinson, and then Gunther because of Josh Gunther. Boom, there we go. Josh's name explained.
Boom. Boom.
And the name keeps growing every week.
Boom.
The name grows every week.
I switched the audio to my TV audio. So
Are you sure? Are you sure every week, or do you mean every second?
I'm thinking
Technically every second. Actually,
they usually last at least a couple hours, maybe a night. So I'd give him at least maybe a day.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
At church on Sunday,
His day was
he admitted to me that he's dating someone from Scotland, and her name is Lexi. And I forgot to ask what her last name was, because that would have been perfect.
Yes, it would have.
So we could add her last name too.
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Wait, what happened?
A perfect podcast.
Why'd you get rid of it?
Oh, because I was gonna go into something else. I don't know. We're gonna go to why don't we go to share screen? I'll share it again. Okay, I got that. At the bottom, it kind of got cut off because of the taskbar, but it says established 2020 because originally when we got the idea for this show and we created the show, it was 2020. Even though our first official episode was in 2021, the show was still created in 2020.
Where's the 2020? I don't see it on there.
I told you it's at the bottom. It's covered by the taskbar.
Okay, I didn't.
Like when I started and first shared it, you could see it for a second.
Yeah.
See? That was 2020. There it is. That works. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that works.
Yes.
Amen. All right, so today we're going to get some engaging topics. I have a PowerPoint that we're all going to go over with, I think, three or four great topics that we're going to go over. It's going to be a blast. Blast, I'd say.
Yes.
So I think we should go right into it.
Let's just jump into it.
By the way, I am the only person that has the idea of what the topics are. They don't know what the topics are.
I am not sure if that is a good or bad thing.
It's both. Why can't it be both? Here's my amazing transitions. Can you see the whole thing, or is it covered up by something? You don't see.
Wait, hold on. I think the video, at least on my screen, is covered up on the right side of the screen. I moved it myself. I don't know if it's gonna do this.
I moved mine too. All right, so you can see the Joey's Pod S1E1, a variety of topics.
You mean S1E2? You said E1.
I said S1E2.
You said E1.
You said E1.
Shut up! I meant E2. All right, so this is Joey's Pod, Season 1, Episode 2. We're back here with the second episode because so many people saw the first episode. Before we even get into this, I want to invite you, whoever's watching this on YouTube, to put a comment on what topics you think we should talk about, because soon we're going to run out of things to talk about. We're going to start repeating things, which isn't great. We want some new topics. So please go into the topics, the comments, and put some new topics. So I would like to do this podcast with Connor and Will a lot, but it just so happens that they're able to help me on the first and second episodes. But as far as the future goes, for right now, it's just me and then whoever can join. So I'm glad that they've both been able to join for both podcasts. So this has been great. So we're going to go into this. Let's go to the next slide. You might want to move your thing.
Oh yeah, I did.
Topic uno. Joshua Landon.
Joshua Landon.
Okay. Real quick, if you go to the thing that has the 3 videos.
Should you actually edit Josh Landon and put the other names in also?
I didn't have time to today because I was trying to do this quick after school. But I can later. But real quick, I want to show you on your thing. Might have to reshare this. We're gonna go to screen. All right, sure. All right, so you see this thing I'm moving around? Can you see that?
You mean the mouse?
Yeah, but can you see the thing that has the videos of all 3 of us? Connor, can you respond?
No, I do not see anything but the mouse and Joshua Landon.
All right, that's great. Keep it that way.
Now I see other things. Now I don't.
Okay, Connor, unmute, please.
I talked to my mom, and I now I'm up in her office now. So
great job. So for this, Connor, does it pop up for the video of all 3 of us? Do you see that on the side?
What side?
All right. So if I share my screen,
you're sharing your screen now, and I don't see anything.
Do you see this thingy?
What?
I'm waving around. Do you see anything moving?
I don't. I see your cursor moving very, very laggy.
Okay, but on the screen, you know how if you're collapsed out of the Zoom meeting, it shows the video of all 3 of us. Do you have that?
Video of all 3 of who?
Like the 3 people in the meeting, you can see all 3 of us.
Oh, you mean on the side? Yeah.
Yes. If you click the thingy that has the little small dash mark, it'll minimize that so you can't see that when we're going over the PowerPoint.
Oh, okay.
Do you mean that pencil thing?
I don't think you have to worry about that, Will, because you're on your phone. I don't think it matters for you. But I can send a picture to you guys so you know what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about, just in case. God bless you.
Thank you. I might still be a little sick. Send a photo. Would you send a photo?
Oh, that was the thing you are talking about.
Yeah, I got that. You didn't even see my photo, man. What the heck?
I did see it. That's funny. And then I'm talking about the buttons in the corner. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. But just in case Will has those, I clicked the small little dash, and that minimizes it. It'll just tell you who's talking.
Okay, wait. I have a question. If
Yeah.
we hit the 40-minute mark, will we have time to talk about the thing that I wanted to discuss?
We'll have time. I don't think this will time out. If it times out, we'll just make 2 recordings and I'll put them together.
We could do episode. We could film episode 3 after this too.
That's what I was hoping.
Because like here's what instead of making like episode 2 part 2, why don't we just do episode 2 and 3? You know what I mean?
Episode 2 will be what we're doing now, and episode 3 could be what you want to talk about.
No, episode 3 would be if this one canceled out, the next one we'd go into. That would be episode 3, right? Instead of it being
Yes.
episode 2, parts 1 and 2.
No, we're gonna do 1 part, so it'll be episodes 2 and 3.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
next, we will do. Okay, so next part of this, you see my beautiful animations.
Alright.
What is the number 1 weirdest thing about Josh? Pick one thing. What is the number 1 weirdest thing about Josh?
Who's going first?
You can go first, Connor. You can go first.
Well, I can't tell if it's his hyperactivity or his flirting of young girls. Because here's the thing. I'm just going to say this. Hyperactivity is not a bad thing because I have it a lot. But when we're in the middle of church and an old man's giving a testimony and we're standing up and he's trying to have a tickle fight with me in the middle of church, it's not cool.
That's disgusting.
Because remember I told you he tried to do that on Sunday. And we were like sitting in like the middle of the row. So people were looking at us. And he was trying to like grab me in the side and he said, "You want to have a tickle fight?" I'm like, "No, we're in the middle of church."
Creepy. That is creepy.
It's either that or dating young girls, which he has done.
All right, Will,
Dating
your
girls
turn.
from other countries too. 'cause
Number
he's
1
welcome.
weirdest thing about Josh. Multiple could be.
Number 1 weirdest, you say?
Sure.
I think the number 1 is probably the time I was going down to the gas station near where I live. I passed by Josh. He just got out of
Jail? I'm
the
kidding.
Dollar General.
Okay.
And literally the second I see him come out with like, I think it was only 5 bags in his hand. I mean, I am saying this seriously. It was a very little amount of groceries.
Probably was buying milk for him when he's homeless.
Well, 5 bags maybe, and by the second he walks out, he's already exhausted from carrying 5 bags.
All right, so I'm gonna go real quick. It's hard to pick one for me because he dates young girls. He'll date girls that live in Florida. He'll date girls that live in the Netherlands. He'll date girls that live across the country that he's never even met. That is super creepy. But is it as creepy as his love for seasoned ferrets or pee? Like, I don't know how those add up because dating a girl who when he's a freshman in college and she's a freshman in high school is kind of creepy, especially when they're in different countries.
Wait, should I tell you the story about
That's a little.
what Morgan did at musical?
Yes.
Well, we all know that Josh loves pee. Well, hold on, what happened?
I have to fix the PowerPoint. There's something wrong with it.
So basically, we all know that Josh loves pee. Well, the girl that he cuddled at Apex a couple years ago, Morgan, yeah. So I remember we were at musical and there were like no bathroom breaks. And then whenever they finally got a bathroom break,
that's right.
She ran out of the she ran out of the auditorium so fast, and we took a 5-minute break. And the thing that sucks is my locker was right by the girls' restroom, and there were no doors for the girls' restroom.
Congrats, Connor. Best locker ever.
So I go to my locker to get my iPad, which is how I was gonna like film the musical, and I hear it all, and it weirded me out. I'm like, No, it was and her going, oh.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
weird. So I'm just sitting like, what the heck? So now it's an inside joke because it adds and that adds up to it super well. She does that. Josh loves that. They cuddled at Apex. They're like 5 years apart. It's just, man, I don't know.
It's up with my mouse. I don't know where it's at on the screen.
I think we talk about pee and feet so much on our shows. It's not even funny. Don't we,
It's
Joe?
funny, but
We talk about feet and cooking with corn. We talk about peeing on Joey's pod. Also, you know who I'm gonna bring up in this episode.
oh,
Guess, take a guess. Who
Never.
did I bring up last episode?
I can't remember.
Did you even bring up anyone?
What? What'd you say?
Did you even bring up anyone last episode? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was. It was the last topic we covered.
I don't remember.
All right, Joey, just think about the group chat on Snapchat.
What group chat?
The group chat that we made that I typed one thing in and then it resulted to everyone bashing you.
Jasmine Matasman.
Jasmine Matasman. Yeah, her. So again, listen, Jasmine Taz, I know you're a small
Started a trend off just 2 words. Everyone was like,
Jasmine, if you're watching, I know your channel's not that popular. So I mean, if you would like to hit me up,
you go on a date with him.
just DM me at either Instagram Connor McGee _12 or Snapchat text64 or YouTube Bro Don't Do That Productions or my Beyond channel, which is BDDTP The Beyond Show. Hit me up.
We can
chat. We could chat. We're like the same age, so.
Or if you'd rather talk to me because I'm cooler, that's fine too.
Because Joey, Will, and then Jasmine Taz before anyone else.
Nice.
I mean, I'm putting my two teammates. Well, no, first above all is Jesus, and then probably Josh.
Amen.
Jesus, and then Josh, and then you two, and then Jasmine Taz.
Wait, I'm after Josh for what?
Well, no, not because I choose you over him, but because
Wait, Jesus is just goes after Jesus? This
Better than Josh.
This is mind blowing.
I mean,
Will
Josh
does have a story. Will does have a story for us about a story he told me over Messenger, but I'm gonna go through my PowerPoint first before we go through Will's story.
Yes, and then we can go over my story.
Will has an interesting story to share, but I'm gonna go over.
Mine's probably not that interesting. It's just something creepy that happened.
Mine is kind of creepy also, so don't worry.
Well, no, mine's just like I feel like the government's on to me. I guess I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the story you told me about earlier. Yeah, we can definitely talk about that. All right, so we're going into topic 1. Josh Landon. We're after question 1. I was going to question 1. Okay, so I talked about this a little bit about a bunch of different things he does. Super creepy. I don't really need to go.
Seizures and pee. And poop, I think. I don't know. I don't know if he likes poop or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if he likes poop.
For question 2, we're going to go to Will first. And the question is, what is the weirdest thing Josh has said to you?
Oh my.
Can I pass this to Connor because I have to think about that?
Okay, Will has passed. I can go first if you would like me to, Connor.
Yeah, I'd rather you go first than me because I just don't need to think. Because he sent me weird stuff, aka Blue's Clues credits, Beverly Ain't Wait with Me, and a ferret having a seizure. But he's never. I don't think he's ever like said anything physically to me in real life. He
walks up to you and says something, and I want to go first about this and talk about how when he just comes up to me sometimes and will randomly like start swearing, he'll be like, "Oh, this girl's so effing hot. F this S word," and it's like she has such a big A word, and it's all, oh my gosh, it's
such
hilarious.
huge R word.
That's probably what
life with rap.
Weirdest thing he's ever said to me, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, she makes me feel so. Oh my gosh." That's what he probably the weirdest thing he said to me. That includes almost everything about Josh. His love for
Oh,
young girls.
I have a
His
good one.
love
I have
for
a good
foreign
one.
girls. His love for swearing. His love for fake Jesusing. All that stuff. So Connor sounds like he has something. Go ahead, Connor.
All right, so I completely forgot about this because this was a couple years ago, so it was way before the jokes. But I remember it was whenever Caitlin and I were dating, so it was about 3 years ago. We were at youth group and we were just chilling, and then Josh, with his long hair,
Mullet.
comes up to me and Caitlin very nervously and is like, "Guys, I'm gonna do something." And he's like, "I'm gonna propose to someone." And
What?
not only was he going to propose to someone when he was like 16 or 17 at the time.
Doesn't
No, not only that, but the girl, similar to the girl he's dating now, didn't even live in the country. She lived in like Czechoslovakia or something. And she was like, "Yeah, like her name's Fiona or something. I'm
Wait.
gonna propose to her."
Girls from the Czech are so creepy and so weird. They'd fit perfect with Josh.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why I didn't think about this. Granted, this was a couple years ago, but I remember him coming up to me, like he was still in high school too. I remember him coming up to me with so much confidence to me and Caitlin and was like, "I'm gonna
Josh is
ask out my
technically still in
girlfriend."
high school right now. He still goes there 5 days a week.
Yeah. But he came up to me and Caitlin with so much confidence, and he was like, "I'm gonna ask out my girlfriend Fiona from the Czech Republic." And I'm like, we're just sitting there, we're like, aren't you like 16, 17 years old? Like, that's kind of weird, bro.
Fun fact, I had a teacher in elementary school who was like a paraprofessional who would go into my classes and help the special ed kids. And she got married when she was 18. Which is legal.
Well,
because
that's
she's
not the
an
worst
adult,
either, because to be honest, I think my grandparents, like the grandparents I think they got married at like 18, 19 as well. But
but
it's
there's
not even that. There's the fact that he's like a sophomore or a junior in high school. He's 16, 17, doesn't have his license yet to this day. How is he going to marry someone that he's A, never met, B, not going to have enough money to be able to either fly her there or fly him there? Doesn't make
and
sense.
actually meet for the first time.
Yes, and like you said, Czech Republic girls are pretty scary. But she could have been an axe murderer for all we know. Like,
Amen. Connor.
Wait, I think I got the weirdest thing.
Okay, Will, let's hear it.
So this was probably the first time we met. I was at a bowling. We were both at a bowling alley, and he came up to the people I was with. I was with a few of my friends. He said, "Are you good at bowling?" Because I'm not really good at it, but I am good with women.
Ha! That sounds like something Josh would definitely say. Even though that last one was definitely a lie. He's not good with women. Don't trust Josh with your kids. He's just like Joe Biden. Don't trust him with your kids.
Yeah.
wait, that could be the new name.
We'll
After
add
God,
Biden. We're adding Biden to Josh's name. Reports
adding
say
Biden
we're
after-
adding Biden to Josh's name. Joshua
I
Biden.
think that was
I'm typing in
11
chat right
or
now, Joey, so it could be safe.
I think that was 11 or 12 years ago.
11 or 12 years ago.
Yeah, that he was pervert even back then.
Okay, so real quick, there's a lot of this PowerPoint still to go through. I have about 4 or 5 more questions about Josh, so we're gonna keep going. Next, when will Josh when will Josh get a girlfriend that he dates for at least a month?
I will have to say I think that is an impossible question. Because I have known Josh for maybe 11 or 12 years, and it never lasted even a month.
Sounds right.
Never once. So I think that is an impossible question.
Okay, Connor, when will Josh get a girlfriend that he dates for at least a month?
I need to tweak it a little bit. Then I'll send it to you.
Connor McGee, paging Connor McGee. I can hear you. What are you doing?
What?
I asked you a question. When?
Mom keeps calling me down, bro.
When will Joshua Landon get a girlfriend that he dates for at least a month?
Once he realized that he needs to get his act together, he needs to go to therapy for his animal seizure obsession and his urine fetish. After he gets those taken care of, then maybe he can actually settle down a bit.
I have known Josh for almost maybe 12 years or maybe 11. I think the third question is an impossible question.
Once he gets his act together, maybe.
I mean, I have seen Josh get his act together before, and it only lasted 2 weeks for him to bust out again.
Nice.
So I don't think it is a possible answer.
Well, everyone's got their own opinion. Joe, you ready for the next question?
I want to go on this real quick because I don't want to get to talk about this. I'm going to say he needs to go to 10 minutes. Ugh. Okay, we got 10 minutes. All right, yes. So we're going to have to continue this in the next episode.
Oh my gosh. Okay, after you're done, I have something that I saw that needs to be shared. It's kind of related.
Okay, so I'm not thinking that he needs to get his act together and he needs to go to some type of mental institution to get his act together before this can happen. So we're gonna go in the next one. We got 10 minutes, and then we're gonna have to continue this into episode 3 and possibly episode 4.
Epic.
Okay, next question. When will Josh get married?
Timeline. Well, looks like he'll have to get into polygamy so he can marry a bunch of people at once.
Timeline, a number of years, days, months. Think about it. I just want a timeline real quick.
When he's 54.
Okay, so that's about 25 years.
I think when he's dead.
Okay, so about 1 year.
Wow.
I think he'll get married in 5 years, but that marriage will probably only last about 6 months. But then his first real marriage that lasts longer than 3 years will probably be in a good, I'd say, 19 years. I'd say between 15 and 20 will be when he gets a marriage that lasts a couple years.
I said when he would die, he would probably get married.
Next one.
So.
Ooh. What
my.
is your favorite girl that Josh dated or flung with?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. My first, I'm gonna go with Morgan Wolfgang Schaefer as my choice. Connor, your choice.
I'm gonna go with either two options. Either A, my cousin, or they didn't date, but he tried to flirt with her, and called her Sexy Lexi. So either, I'm either gonna say her because she's my family, and if Josh ever did something to her, I would beat his booty hole. Or my second option would probably be Morgan because another funny story I just saw involves her, and it's something we can either talk about either on here or off screen. But it's
just talk real quick. Go ahead, share it.
She's dating a girl now.
I think I knew that.
No, not. I literally saw a TikTok on her girlfriend who I didn't even think she knew from my old school, and they were literally kissing, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Wait, is it on TikTok?
Josh turned her lesbian.
Wait, is it on TikTok?
No, it's on her. It's not Morgan. It wasn't on Morgan's story. It was on the other girl's story. Which
send me her snap.
Both of them.
Send me her snap.
Who? Morgan's girlfriend?
Yes.
All right.
I want to see it.
She might not even add you back because she.
No.
Wow, Josh turned her gay.
I still did not